Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Naomi has made a huge claim regarding the follow-up to her attack on Jade Cargill. She admitted to having visited her now former ally at the hospital after ambushing her on SmackDown. On last week's edition of SmackDown, Naomi confessed that she had attacked Cargill in the parking lot. She was involved in an emotional exchange with Bianca Belair, who walked out on her former tag team partner, allowing Cargill to once again attack the Glow. On her Instagram story, Naomi revealed that she visited Cargill in a hospital, seemingly suggesting that she once again attacked the Storm. Check out a screen grab of Naomi's Instagram story. Rikishi has revealed that the Naomi family supported Naomi despite her attacking Jade Cargill back in November. Speaking on the Off the Top podcast, the Hall of Famer stated that Naomi wasn't a rookie and the whole family was backing her up. She also put Cargill on notice for putting her hands on his daughter-in-law. Naomi and Cargill are expected to continue their feud heading into WrestleMania 41. Meanwhile, Bianca Belair, who has been a crucial part of the feud, will face Io Sky for the WWE Women's World Championship at the grandest stage of them all. Naomi's bold claim: the attack on Jade Cargill revealed. In a world of bright lights, heavy drama, and rivalries that fuel the fire of professional wrestling, Naomi had always been known for her grace in the ring, her resilience, and her captivating presence. However, it was her most recent statement about an attack on Jade Cargill, the reigning powerhouse, that shocked fans worldwide. Naomi made an announcement on social media and in interviews that she was responsible for an attack that had left Cargill stunned and sidelined for weeks. The claim was bold, and the reasons behind it were still unclear. But Naomi's cryptic statement about visiting Cargill in a surprise location hinted that there was more to this story than just a physical confrontation. The rise of Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, known for her unmatched strength and intimidating presence in the ring, had become one of the most dominant forces in professional wrestling. She was undefeated, a machine built for power, and a champion in every sense of the word. No one had been able to stand up to her in the squared circle, and her streak had made her both admired and feared. But every champion, no matter how powerful, had their weaknesses. And Naomi, who had been on the periphery of the spotlight for a while, seemed to have found an opening. While Jade's presence in the ring was unchallenged, Naomi's unassuming demeanor had given her the element of surprise. Naomi had always been in the shadows, admired for her agility and flexibility, but never the center of the storm. Until now. The announcement that Naomi had orchestrated an attack on Jade Cargill sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. The specifics were hazy, but Naomi's cryptic words had everyone talking. "I've been in the business long enough to know how to make an impact," Naomi said during an interview. "Sometimes you need to make a statement, and sometimes you need to visit the enemy in their own territory. That's exactly what I did." The claim: Naomi visits Jade in a surprise location. The most intriguing part of Naomi's statement wasn't the fact that she attacked Cargill, but the mysterious mention of a surprise location. Naomi had always been known for her charisma and her sharp wit, but no one could have anticipated her taking the fight to such a personal level. It wasn't just a physical attack. It was an attack on Cargill's life outside the ring. "I didn't just show up at her gym or locker room," Naomi continued. "I went somewhere more personal, somewhere she never thought I'd be." Her words were chilling, and they left fans on edge, wondering where Naomi had gone to confront Cargill. Jade Cargill, who had always kept a tight circle and a more private life, had never been one to open up publicly about her personal affairs. The thought that someone had infiltrated her life in such a way struck a nerve. Naomi's bold claim had gone beyond the typical wrestling rivalry. It was now a mind game, and Naomi was clearly in control of it. The confrontation. Where did Naomi go? Naomi's words lingered in the air, and fans began to speculate about the surprise location. Was it a secluded training facility? A place Jade frequented for personal reasons? Or perhaps a location that tied into their shared history in the wrestling business? A few days after Naomi's interview, Jade Cargill addressed the media with a cold, seething anger. Naomi wants to play games? Fine. But she's made a huge mistake. She's poked the wrong bear. I've fought too hard to get to where I am, and I'm not going to let someone like her take that away from me. Jade's words dripped with venom, but the mystery of Naomi's visit loomed large. Despite her words, Jade was visibly rattled. The usually unshakable force of nature was beginning to show cracks, and the fans could feel it. The tension escalated when a cryptic image surfaced on social media. An image of an empty, dimly lit room with a single chair. The caption read, "The surprise location was much closer than you think." Fans were left scrambling for answers. Was this where Naomi had confronted Jade? If so, why the secrecy? Naomi's hidden motives. Naomi had always been seen as the underdog, often overshadowed by the bigger names in the wrestling world. But her sudden rise and the boldness of her actions hinted at a deeper motive. Naomi wasn't just looking to make a statement against Jade. She was seeking something more. In another interview, Naomi revealed a little more about her reasons for the attack. "I've spent years sitting in the back, waiting for my moment. Waiting for the right time to strike. Jade has everything. Power, fame, respect. But she doesn't have the one thing I've been fighting for. Control." Naomi's voice trembled slightly, but the fire in her eyes was undeniable. "I wasn't just going after Jade Cargill. I was going after the system that's been keeping people like me down for years. People who aren't just content being the sidekick. I wanted to show that I can stand toe-to-toe with anyone." Her words revealed an emotional layer that had never been seen before. Naomi wasn't just fighting for a title or a chance to prove herself in the ring. She was fighting for something deeper, something personal. It was about taking back control of her own narrative and standing up against those who had underestimated her for so long. The attack unfolds. A psychological warfare. The attack itself, when it was eventually revealed, wasn't just a physical altercation. It was a carefully executed psychological maneuver that left Jade Cargill rattled. Naomi's surprise location turned out to be a secluded building on the outskirts of town. A place Jade often visited in secret to unwind and train away from the prying eyes of the public. Naomi had taken advantage of Jade's need for privacy, using it to catch her off guard. Reports from witnesses revealed that Naomi showed up at the location unannounced, entering through a back door and confronting Cargill in the middle of a private training session. The two exchanged heated words, and what followed was a brutal exchange of power and agility. Naomi used her speed and agility to outmaneuver Jade, landing several blows before quickly escaping, leaving Jade furious and confused. But it wasn't just the physical confrontation that shocked the wrestling world. It was Naomi's psychological tactics. She knew Jade's vulnerabilities, and she used them to her advantage. By appearing in an unexpected private location, Naomi had gained the upper hand in a way no one had ever done before. It was clear that this wasn't just about the fight. It was about mental dominance. The fallout? What's next for Naomi and Jade? In the weeks following the attack, both Naomi and Jade found themselves at the center of attention. Fans were divided, some rallying behind Naomi's boldness and others backing Jade's fury and resolve. But one thing was certain: Naomi had made her mark, and there was no going back. Jade Cargill's response was swift and brutal. She demanded a rematch with Naomi, one that would take place in front of the world. She wanted to prove that Naomi's attack was nothing more than a cowardly sneak attack, and she wasn't going to let someone like Naomi take her down without a fight. But Naomi, ever the strategist, wasn't so quick to agree to Jade's terms. "The fight isn't just in the ring," Naomi said in a statement. "It's about control, and I already have the upper hand. Jade may be a champion, but she's not ready for the kind of fight I'm bringing. She never saw me coming." The rematch was set, and the stage was set for an epic confrontation that would determine not only who was the stronger competitor, but who had the mental edge. Naomi's surprise visit had shifted the balance of power, but it remained to be seen whether Jade Cargill could recover from the shock and reclaim her throne. Conclusion: a new chapter in wrestling rivalries. Naomi's claim about attacking Jade Cargill and visiting her in a surprise location has opened a new chapter in wrestling rivalries. What started as a simple claim has turned into a psychological battle between two of the industry's most dominant figures. Naomi has shown that she is willing to take extreme measures to claim what she believes is hers, and Jade Cargill's pride and undefeated streak are now at risk. The story is far from over, and the wrestling world is watching with bated breath to see what will happen next. Will Naomi continue to outsmart her rivals, or will Jade Cargill rise from the ashes of this attack and reclaim her position as the ultimate force in wrestling? The answer lies in the next chapter of their intense and personal feud. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.